40 on Skyhawk right back.
Yeah, Roger on that. Sorry about that, man. Yeah, I'm out here mud ducking pretty damn hard, man.
Hello, 4040. I just want to speak to you. I'm going to get out the way. Green to 4040. Been a long time. I just want to speak to you. I'm going to get out the way. 4040, number 9.
All right, number 9. All right, number 9. Take care, man. I was out here talking old Skyhawk, man. Trying to get a video game rolling. But all right, number 9, take care. And hello, Skyhawk. Come on in here. Bump that thing down. You had to pull the car off the side of the road. Let's go.
Yeah, I had to pull the doggone got bigger car off the side of the road. Y'all ain't think this doggone said that, man. My radio's in the trunk of this doggone Camaro there, 410.
410 on the radio in the trunk, man. Well, it's working, man. It's working, homeboy. What are you running in there? You got a skull cracker in there? You got at least an 8-peel skull cracker?
Well, hell yeah, I got a skull cracker in there. I ain't got the name skull cracker written on the side of this car, but no, the car bigger. Full skull cracker up in here. I just picked it up one. I went back to Ocean Springs, Mississippi, man, and put my full-bill skull cracker in here. Retired that doggone got big in pure power box. 410.
Yeah, Roger on that. Well, you say it's a 4-peel skull cracker? Yeah, I got a little 4-peel skull cracker. I love that thing. I'm about ready to put it in my car. I just got my car back going, man. I just got my car back going, so I'm getting ready to put that little 4-peel skull cracker in there. I got a little 2-peel in there right now. I got a little 2079 in there, a little lip zipper, and I'll hit that 4-peel with that there, Roger.
Yeah, 410, no pain, no strain with that, man. Well, shit, I'm sitting up here, as soon as I get back in, I'm going to get this 4-peel out of here. I went on ahead and upgraded everything for it. I'm going to go ahead and put my doggone 8-peel in this cotton picker. Now, I figure I might as well, between me and you, I've got everything to run another 32-peel mobile, and being all my shit was stolen, I'm going to go ahead and say to hell with it, and I'm going to put a 16-peel into the truck for a driver for a 64-peel. I'm putting it all together in one truck now.
I might have a line on a 16-peel skull cracker. I might have a line on a 16-peel skull cracker there, Roger.
Yeah, 410, I heard that, I did. Well, we might have to give you a holler about it, but I just, well, it's sitting in the car right now. Picked up one over there in Alabama, picked me up a 16-peel that was built by old Traveling Man and them over there, 410.
Yeah, Roger on that, man. Yeah, I was just talking, so I'm trying to remember who it was, man. Trying to remember who that was, but they told me they got a line on a 16-peel skull cracker that might be coming up for sale. I just ain't got the dough right now, man, but I might shoot, man. I said, damn, I hate to see that go get into the wrong hands there, Roger.
Yeah, 410, I got a bad static crash on that last go-round, so hopefully Mother Nature's still going to stick with us. But I do have the Watergate rolling. It's going to be located on that cbwatergates.com, being I'm no longer a power member kind of bigger. That's what I started that forum on up and started. Hello, if you know what I mean, 410.
Yeah, 410. Well, I'll post this up there too, man. I'll post this up there too. I just really haven't been posting anywhere, really. I've just been kind of in a, I don't know, sometimes I just don't post nowhere for a while, then I get back in it. I've been rolling so many damn Watergates, I can't keep up with them all, man. I'm rolling so many video gates, man. I just hate to flood the market. I just hate to flood the market. But no doubt about it, man. I'll post this up so you can hear what that doggone mobile sound like there, Roger.
Hey, folks. I'm going to tell you what now, you coming through and surround sound up in this guy bigger. It's tied into the Boston acoustic stereo with 115-inch subwoofers. And Mother Nature's not being the friendliest as far as the static crashes and everything on this end. But it's sure is coming in. When it comes in, all of a sudden it'll come in crystal clear. And I mean, damn. Oh, hello, once again, 4040. My next thing I've got to do is I've got to feed this direct feed stuff on into here, and that's kind of working on up on the way there, 410.
Yeah, Roger on that. Well, I really got to get with Dago, man. I got to get with Dago because I need to run an amp, man. It's killing me. I've been barefoot since December. Been running barefoot since December, and I'm ready to change that, man. I'm ready to change that so I can at least get some watts out there. But, man, I'm definitely looking forward to Manchester, man. Dude, I can't wait. I can't wait to meet everybody, man. I've been talking to some of these people for 20, 30 years, man. It's going to be good to put a handshake on everybody.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. I got to get, I'm going to, how you feel? I'm going to tie that kind of picture to the back of this doggone Camaro. I can get my microphone in the back. That way you can pick up the exhaust and everything. But I want you to meet that kind of picture. Because you know how he gets real excited on the radio when he's talking out loud. Well, I know him personally, and when he's speaking that fast, he's also sitting in the chair and he's moving back and forth and jumping around just that fast. After all these years, that man's been on the radio. He's still doing his thing.
Yeah, you know, I'm never going to say I don't get excited, because I do, man. But you'll never hear it in my voice, man. You might hear it on one or two of my Watergates where I get a little excited. But I do get excited, man, but I don't do a whole lot of moving around, man. I just bump it down. That's why I got a foot pedal, man. That's what I got a foot pedal for, so I could just sit back and relax, man. I just like to sit back and relax. But yeah, I know some folks, man. I see them, man. They slobbering at the mile. Oh, man. Oh, got the chair rolling. Is everything okay? If you watch my video gauge, you can see my shadow in there, man. Sometimes you got to ask if I'm still alive there, Roger.
Yeah, I know what you mean there, big brother. Yeah, that old kind of bigger. The shadow always knows.
Waving shadow.
To begin with, you know, wait a minute, over here flying this airplane, just chopping through the sky, you know. He gets to jumping up and down, and all these years he still gets excited. That's one thing I like about Barry. You know, he is still one of the hardcore DX are still left out there. It's like old Alabama skips here, you know. There's a handful that's left out there and it still sits up there and talks instead of just calling numbers, you know.
Yeah, man. That's kind of, you know, I love, that's why I kind of miss, that's why I wish I would have went last year, man. But I didn't get to meet, old Bushwhacker number 2. Now, me and that man used to sit there and talk. Oh, I'll never forget, in between the keys, you'd hear people, you two, take it to another channel. But, man, we would key it down, and, dude, he knew all my kids' names, my grandkids. I mean, we would sit back and have conversations, man. And it'd always be a pleasure talking to that man. I mean, he was just a good dude, man. But yeah, Alabama Skiff Shooter. There's a whole bunch of guys. Yeah, I'd get like 51 and Johnny Ringo and all them boys. Dude, I talk to them guys every day. Every day I hear them boys in DX. Sure as there's DX, I'll hear them cotton pickers.
You get some of them doggone cotton pickers like over in that other farm. I ain't even gonna mention their doggone cotton picking name. That's Washington. I don't know. Sometimes it's St. Louis. Magnolia Monster. Magnolia Monster reading the mail, bragger. I'll tell you what, the radio there sounds good.
Oh, Magnolia Monster, I hear you now.
The gates of death off, you know. You're going to do with the local team, you know. Where they at, you know. When you swing, you're nothing on me.
Yeah, Roger, now, man. It's getting a little rough, man. I got some Magnolia creeping in me, man. But, no, I hear you, man. I just like to, I like talking, man. I've been talking like Red Baron, man. I've been talking that cotton picker right there, shoot, in 80-something, into 80s. Early 90s, right around in there, man. I mean, I haven't talked that cotton picker for a long time. Matter of fact, dude, I used to just talk on the Super Bowl only. I just happened to catch him up there on 28 one day, man, and got to talk with him and got to meet him more and more of the peoples. And there wasn't as many people as there is now, man. Believe it or not, there's more people on 28 now than there was years ago. I mean, that channel really has blown up, man. It really has. That channel really has taken off, man. If you go check it out, man, I mean, that channel's smoking. It's smoking there.
Yeah, like I said, that doggone got big in there. I've seen. Let's do it this way. I've seen the license. That's how long that got bigger than on the configured radio. I've seen the license.
Yeah, roger on that. No, he's been out there for a long time. He's been out there for a long time, man. I'm telling you, he's the first guy I talked to on 28. I remember it, talking to him in his mobile and shoot, man. Because one day I got all mad. I was on the Super Bowl and this Cam Bigger was just mud ducking me like crazy. I was like, man, I was all pissed. I was going to go up to 26, man, and I heard some bleed over come up to 28, and there was Brett Barron. So I talked to him, man. We sat there and talked for about an hour, man. Then I was back on the bowl next day and blah, 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 and then, dude, I just happened to flip through and heard Brett Barron again, man. I was like, damn. Then I ended up talking to the man. Man, I talk to him every day. He's another guy, like you said, hardcore DXer, man, out there every day in the trenches.
To give you an idea where we talk at, there used to be a real great big mole operator in the same area that he was, long distance 21 in a star, real good guy. That's country, I don't know, 30 miles away from us. That's where we are. Yeah, I guess old Mother Nature done left me again. They're 410.
I didn't know if you want to keep, man. It is getting rough, but no, old 21 in the star now. I used to talk to him quite a bit, man. And there's a few, Clarence Crack Carter, man. That's another guy, man. I used to talk to him every day. Old Crack. I had a pipeline to Crack Carter, man. He could hear me, I would almost say 87% of the time. And you know how many people call for Crack Carter? You know how many people call for that man? But I would have to say I had a pipeline to him, man. I don't know what it is, man, but I would say every time, 87%, I'd key up for Crack Carter and he'd come right back to me. And that man is one of the funniest Cotton Biggers. That was one of the funniest Cotton Biggers in the world.
Yeah, he's another one of the great DXers that came out of Texas. Yeah, he's about 44 years old. North and east of us from this particular location.
Blowing smoke where?
404, Bakeland, Texas, right? I don't know if you remember him. He's still he's still on the air too, though. But old Bloodshot, I hear him getting out every now and again, and there's a couple of more, like Sam at the Dome. He's still around. There's a pretty good bit of the boys still left on Channel 6 there. That's still pretty regular. 410?
Yeah, 410. Yeah, I used to, man, there's a lot of them in Texas. But old Crack, man, he was definitely the man in Texas, man. He was definitely the man, old Crack Carter. I mean, that man had a direct pipeline right to California, man. I mean, Crack would key up and he'd have me in the corner. I mean, that man would have me in the corner every time. I'm telling you, man, he would, shoot, there would be nothing out there. Be in the morning or afternoon, nighttime. You know, the night skip would come in. There'd be nobody on the band. I'd be out there in my mobile. I'd key up. Bam! That Cotton Big would come out of nowhere. He'd come out of nowhere. He'd be sitting by that old tram radio, just yeah. Yeah, there was a lot of stations in Texas, man. There was that other cat I used to talk to down there all the time, too. I haven't been talking on the bowl that much, man. I've only had 20 watts, but when I get my amp going, man, I got to mosey back down there and, you know, shoot, man. Shoot, you got to build your name back up down there, man. You lose recognition.
Well, I still got about 90% of it. Yeah, Greg did. If I remember right, he had a certain type of box in there. He had a certain type of box, if you know what I mean, and a whole lot of help there.